All right. Welcome, Scorpio. Welcome to the space. We're trying out something different because my daughter is at home, so I'm recording in my bedroom actually, and unfortunately, my live camera on my cell phone doesn't allow me to have it sideways, which I know is easier and a lot more easier to relate to as well. However, this is the way that we're going to work with it today, Scorpio. I hope you can hear me well. I'm going to sit you down here in my window ledge with all. You're going to be super amplified because you're on top of a astrology. It's specified for those who are Scorpio rising. If you have another rising sign, I would highly recommend you to watch your rising sign as well, at least. We're going to keep these a little bit shorter and we're going to find out what is eclipsing out, as in what is leaving you, done, what is no more, and what is eclipsing in, as in what is entering into your life, what are you embracing, and what is the newness of these eclipses. The first eclipse is a total solar eclipse in Aries at 29 degrees actually. It's so close to the cusp of Taurus. Taurus is your opposite sign, so it's very close to you as well. It's close to your descendant, as in where things are coming in. So this eclipse that I would assume actually eclipse out stuff might actually eclipse out people that has come into your life from previous lifetimes or previous roundabouts, so to say, and perhaps also open you up to new people and new connections. Aries is in, I have these cheating notes here. Let's see. So it's in your sixth house. So it's like day-to-day work, and it relates to how you are active in your day life, as in your routines, as in how you take care of yourself, your health, but also healing, like internal healing. So there might have been some healing that has been taking place now throughout these, times leading up to next week when the eclipse is going to be. And it's going to be on 20th, so that's Thursday. Um, and then the effects that's leading you onto the new, that's going to happen for at least 3 to 6 months, if not 9 to 12, depending on how big the changes are. For some people, eclipses are like tower moments, right? The tower card in tarot, where things are just shaken up completely, as if you're hit by lightning. Everything is unfolding at once, it's chaotic, and it might be that way too. But this time around, Jupiter is conjunct with the sun and the moon. So what's interesting is that Jupiter is the lucky planet, right? And if you have Jupiter in this kind of mix, like an eclipse, it's more of fortunate events. So if you've done your homework in regards to your sixth house, things that are eclipsing in and eclipsing out will be for your benefit. And the thing is, things are always for people's benefit, right? But it's going to be even more beneficial. Maybe something that you longed for, something that you needed, something that you prayed for. It's a fortunate event, a very fortunate event. And I'm not an astrologist, so in the description box, you can find the links to CaféAstrology, which is not a links, but you'll find a reference to where's one of my favorite sites where you can find your entire chart, your birth chart for free. You can look it up, you can see how it relates to all of these events happening. At the same time, we have Mercury going retrograde. So whenever we receive this, we're going to have maybe the notification of it, but then there's going to be a delay of actually receiving it. And the funny thing is that once we have the second eclipse, the lunar eclipse, which is in your sign, Scorpio, right after that, a few days after, Mercury is gonna station direct and go direct again. So it's almost like in between these two eclipses, it's like a Mercury retrograde. So there's like this delay. It's like this opening of a portal and then closing of a portal, and in between there we have Mercury. And the one that's leading the star in this show is Jupiter, of course. But I wanted to point out, without getting too long in this, that there is a conjunction, or not a conjunction, but there is like Mars and Venus are entering Cancer, and they're going to be there together for a little part of the time, which indicates that this is the placement of the chart that I would suggest for you to focus on. While it is stormy out there, you might want to find somewhere to center yourself. And I would like to suggest that if you are Scorpio rising, or wherever Cancer falls in your chart, this will be your ninth house. So in your ninth house, it's the world around you, people around you, but not only in your immediate connection, but also, discovery of new, challenging views, getting new information, travels. You might want to travel somewhere. This might actually help you to collect your thoughts and embrace the new ideas coming in. You might want to start some kind of new information collection, as in like reading about something new or discovering something new, foreign languages, foreign places, foreign people, the world around you. Let's get started. Let's get started with the cards, yeah? So I'm doing this in my bed. We'll see how good it works. For my beautiful Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, let's see. Whoops. We have right away jumping up. It's the Six of Wands. So whatever this is, it is very successful, and I'm happy for you. Congratulations. What is eclipsing out, though? What is eclipsing out for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus now during these eclipses? Okay, so what is eclipsing out is actually the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. However you want to see it, it is talking about not getting the funding that you need, not getting the coverage of the wealth and the money and the material abundance that you need. There is some form of lack in this, or maybe even feeling like you are being left out, not left out in the cold, but like as if everybody else is receiving something and you're not. I would also say this is some form of entitlement, actually. So if you had any form of entitlement in your workplace, anybody like feeling entitled to your money, or anybody feeling entitled to your worth or your net worth or your value, they are leaving, or that kind of energy is leaving. Or if it's the other way around, you feeling entitled to somebody else's money, somebody else's energy, somebody else's worth, or feeling entitled to being treated some kind of way, that energy also has to leave with this eclipse, or is leaving with this eclipse. Because the Ace of Pentacles usually is a gift from above, or a divine gift of like full-blown potential. It's the best kind of gift, and it is a material manifestation right away. So when it's in reverse, it indicates that something hasn't happened. Something is expected to happen but hasn't happened. Something is needed to happen but isn't happening. So that kind of energy of like, where is it? Where is my money? Where is my fortune? Again, fortune with Jupiter, right? Where is it? Like, I'm supposed to get it by now, but it's not arriving. That energy is leaving you. Beautiful. I am happy for you, because it's not really needed, and that's not how we manifest, right? Even though I know how difficult it is to just sit around and wait when nothing happens. You can't see it. You have to like believe it, but then it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. And look, what I found at the bottom of the deck is a Ten of Pentacles, which indicates this legacy that you are wanting, that you really, 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 really have been fighting for, striving for, working towards, manifesting, building, like suffering through, even like going through fire and dead, I'm seeing dead bodies, You've been working so hard to get there, my lovely Scorpios, and you are gonna get there. But this kind of entitlement energy, either way it goes, it could be you, it could be somebody else, or this feeling of not getting what you are supposed to receive, this is leaving you. All right. So what is entering Scorpio's life, please? What is entering? Well, we have the Empress, and who is better at receiving than the Empress herself? Now, this is the complete opposites, actually, which is amazing to me. Yeah. And we have the Cancer too. So I told you to like stay in the Cancerian energy. Stay in the Cancerian energy, because that's gonna help you. And maybe that's traveling. Maybe you're traveling to your mother, or traveling to feminine energy, traveling with a feminine energy. Something like that is gonna bring you abundance. Um, Not receiving, fully embodying reception. Like there is nothing else than this. Like she is material wealth, she is emotional wealth, she's health, she is spiritual wealth, she is well-being, she is the harvest, she is fruitfulness, she is all at one. And she just sits there and she knows that she's not entitled to it. She's grateful for it. She's grateful for everything that she receives, because she knows that that's a part of her. And that's the difference between entitlement and knowing your worth, right? Knowing your worth is about, like I just talked about, like manifestation, like sitting and feeling, sitting and believing, but not only at thought or at heart, but really embodying that wisdom of all is well, and everything will flow accordingly to me. And when I was guided to pull the other cards here, and we have you definitely moving out of some kind of poverty or lack mentality and into some kind of higher perspective. And this happens once you are on the move. And again, all you have to do is to decide. It's like you're going from black to white, or from white to black, from night to day. And it's in this transition, in this middle position between the white and the black, or the black and the white, that you find the gray zone, the middle zone, the middle way. And I feel like this middle path is the right path for you, because you're not pushing and you're not pulling. You're just, knowing that you are in the movement, which is beautiful. There is movement coming in for you. This stagnation, however, is leaving you. Beautiful. We're going to go deeper into and see what these are. So we're going to clarify your cards. My beautiful Scorpio. All right, so let's clarify. Here we go again. You see, it's the same card, Ten of Pentacles. Your legacy is coming. Hold on, my loves. Hold on. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Ooh, I'm excited for you. I feel it. Just, I know you've been patient, and it's not the patience you have to change. It's just like this feeling of not getting it, and like this frustration of not getting what you need or what you want. But that has a root in some form of entitlement, or at least expectation. And hey, we are all feeling somewhat entitled to something, right? And we are all expecting to some form of degree something to be a certain way. And when things don't turn out the way that we want them to, we usually end up getting frustrated at some degree, right? But who or what is really getting frustrated? Is it you, or is it the idea, the ego, right? So anyway, let's see. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please, for my beautiful Scorpio. Whoa. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We get the Page of Swords, which talks about belief system and communication that hasn't fully matured yet. I'm feeling like I'm hearing and feeling like premature speech. It's almost like you're talking. It's like you're talking before you even know what to say. Or like that energy is leaving, like that energy is leaving of like needing to wait, I'm getting more information here. Yeah, like needing to speak just in order for you to like be heard, just speak to be heard, which is not really like you, Scorpio. You're not really that kind of energy. But still, that energy of like needing to be heard, needing to be the one that is like standing up and speaking the truth, but that speech is still premature. It's like the thought hasn't really fully anchored into the body yet. And so what these cards together wants to say is also that while this energy is leaving, what is also leaving you is the feeling of needing to prove yourself, perhaps, or needing to like stand up for yourself and like, hey, like justice is on my side, like you should serve me this, you should serve me that, like not needing to do that anymore, which is a very liberating energy, because it talks about you actually releasing yourself from some kind of energy of needing to defend yourself against people. I'm also seeing that this could actually relate to an air sign. So in some cases, it's not about you. It's about like the reason why you haven't received what you need to receive is actually because you've been involved with somebody. And I'm not saying it's romantically. It can be, either way. It can be in your family. It can be friends. It can be coworkers. Whatever it is. This is a younger air sign or somebody that has heavy air influences. They don't have to be young at age, but they can be young at mind or perhaps a little bit immature. Also, some kind of messenger. So they could be somebody that you've been talking with online or somebody that you've been writing a lot with. So Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, right? Okay. Let's go and see what the Empress is about, please. Whoa. Well, flying out together, the Empress is about Ace of Pentacles upright and the Ten of Pentacles. You are receiving your legacy, my loves. This eclipse season is all about you, receiving your wealth, receiving your luck, receiving your legacy. It's amazing, and I would say this is totally what you're worth and what you have been waiting for such a long time. So I'm really, really happy for you, Scorpio. I'm really happy for you. Let's see a little bit more what the Cancerian card, the Chariot, is about. Chariot, please, for my lovely Scorpios. Chariot, please. What is this movement? Okay, so you're moving away from some kind of rest, where you've been, I would also say stagnation. Like, instead of resting in expectation or resting in... because this card talks about, waiting. This card talks about anticipating. Knowing that things will happen, that's why you can actually fully rest. When things are not happening, you can't really rest, even though you're waiting and you're still, in your body and your mind, you're still like, when is it coming? Like, I can't really fully relax. But this card, the Four of Swords, indicates that, yes, you can relax. You will be able to relax. As soon as you're moving away. It could also be like you're moving away from a place that has been like full of unfulfilled promises into a place where you feel fully at ease and fully at peace and fully at rest. Just beautiful. So beautiful. I'm so happy for you, Scorpio. Now, let's do one of these. These are my own Oracle prayer cards. And I have actually already done them in my computer and colored them, and I'm writing about them, and I'm going to print them. If you want to contribute to this, I want you to go and click on the link below where you can contribute by donating to my PayPal channel. But you can also, of course, contribute through, if you want a personal reading. All the money that goes from the personal readings goes right into that account so that I can continue on my journey to fulfill my dream of doing my own oracle cards, etc. And tarot too, that's coming as well. So this is the card that was for you, and it talks about faith, courage, and hope, which is ultimately what we want to have while we are manifesting things. Because courage, it takes a lot of courage to have faith. And hope is, they say that hope is the last thing that leaves man or woman. But hope is actually faith as well. Like, I would say real hope you can't have without faith. So it all lingers down to faith, having faith. And you've had a lot of faith, and you've been very courageous, and you've been very hopeful. And so this is being rewarded now. And I'm so happy for you, Scorpio. Congratulations. You totally deserve it. I am so happy for you. So have an amazing, amazing, amazing eclipse first season. And I'll see you in May. And hey, by the way, I have pulled up a poll that I would love for you to contribute with your opinion. If you want bi-weekly, weekly, or monthly readings, that would totally help me out to know how to serve you better. Okay, my lovely Scorpios, have an amazing eclipse, and I can't wait to hear all about what you have been receiving. Bye.